I remember just scrolling through YouTube one day and seeing Nick Nocturnal's miss you, Nick. But I remember seeing his original tin hat theory about what was coming from Linkin Park as they were posting a bunch of cryptic messages. And he was thinking, could this be a continuation of Linkin Park? I was extremely excited for these possibilities. And fast forward to today, well, fast forward to damn near a year ago at this point, we have a new album. They did a pretty crazy job in today's leaky faucet of a world to avoid any of this leaking out. Back when the singles came out, which I kept up with as they came rolling out, I absolutely loved 2 of them. I liked one and a little bit meh on another one. But what are they all like in the concept of an entire album? Let's find out, and here we go. Except I also have to say, I did write this review all the way back when the album came out. So I may mad-lib a couple parts because, like I said, I wrote this, I don't even know what date this says. It's forever ago, and I've edited some parts on there. So I might just insert new thoughts into some parts of these songs. But for the most part, because I listen to this album actually quite a lot, it's mostly the same. Here we go. This was the first single to help us gauge what the new sound was going to be like. Back when I did my reaction to this song, my words echoed with a lot of other people were saying. This song was pretty safe. Just a good way to show what Emily can do, for those who were not already aware of what Emily could do. I do think it was smart starting off with Mike singing. Ease people in a bit. Nothing in this song really blows you away, but it's also really not lacking anything. It's a good, easy pick for an opening single and opening track. I love the bouncy intro this song has. This song, like most of the singles did, really has, inklings of the early days, especially in the song's verse. However, Mike absolutely carries this song. The pre-chorus is really trippy in the way Emily sings it. The chorus, though, is kind of what kills this track for me. Honestly, I can't stand it. Thankfully, though, it doesn't, as the majority and rest of this song absolutely rocks. This is my personal favorite of all the singles. This song just absolutely rips. The production melody mixed with the octave chords just teleported me straight back to my childhood, especially once Mike jumped in. The chorus kicks appropriate amounts of ass. Something about the way Emily delivers the line, try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. I don't know, something the way it's delivered just really does it for me. Mainly the way the word in comes through. Something about the way the in, I can't do it because I'm not a singer. This song is just so damn good and what I wanted from Linkin Park Return. It's my favorite of the singles and of the songs we've heard so far. But if we can keep up this quality, we are in for something great. From my favorite single to my least. That does not mean this is a bad song or that I do not like this song whatsoever. You can criticize things you like. People seem to forget that. This song shows off Emily's vocal abilities because she absolutely kills it here. It's a good song, but it's missing something. What is that something? Well, maybe we could figure it out if we'd stop frickin' yelling at each other. Damn, Emily, calm down! This song just goes straight for the throat between Emily roaring and that frickin' heavy guitar that speaks to my soul. And then Mike comes in with a more visceral vocal style. Everything about this song is just pure, awesome heaviness, and I'm loving every second of it. This song is just absolutely killer, which is actually pretty appropriate when you think about it. Kicking it off with a very ethereal vibe that makes it feel all floaty. And then the vocals start, and you crash back to earth. I did not feel this song whatsoever. Emily's part is really pretty. Mike's first part, the melody and just the choices, no. And that's about it for me. This is the first overall dud on the album. To me. I support bands being experimental, but this one just isn't it. The single that hyped so many people up between just kicking ass and having a pretty silly video. There's honestly not much to say about this track. It's quintessential old Linkin Park in all of its glory. The only flaw a lot of people seem to agree on is that the chorus just needed something. I couldn't disagree more. For this style of song, a more straightforward chorus like this one really fits better than a more intricate one. The two faces of a chorus. Another track that has a more ethereal feel to it. The problem though is this one sounds extremely generic. It has a very modern pop radio feel to it, which is not a problem. I like pop. Modern pop, nah. Very picky. I like the song in its own little bubble, like it's a good song. I like it by itself, but in the totality of the album, it's I gave you everything I had. There, you do not have to look it up now if you didn't already know that. It's back to the heavier side, but pulled back a little bit. Kind of like a lot of old school Linkin Park, and this song pulls it off flawlessly. Did I say school? Like a lot of classic Linkin Park, and this song pulls it off classically. Fuck me. Like a lot of old school Linkin Park, and this song pulls off that vibe very well. The back and forth between Emily and Mike, just vibes, it's vibes. It's about vibes. And it's also very smooth. Lastly, the breakdown sounds very Tool-y. Me like. Soon as I saw the title of this song, I knew we were in for an emotional ride. And we got that. Just not what I expected. I really enjoy the melodies and harmonies throughout the song. There's also back-to-back relatable songs. The song does hit in the right places, but I'm gonna get to why I'm a little disappointed here in a minute. And there we have it, the return we thought we would never get, and some people think we never should have gotten. People, if I get it, we all love Chester. I love Chester, I grew up with Chester, but don't shame people for enjoying the new stuff too. It's unfortunate, it's terrible what happened to Chester, and trust me, it's something I understand. It's just, it's a touchy subject, and people, just let people enjoy things, please. As the first album back, it was pretty great. Not stellar, but great. Had all the types of songs you want from Linkin Park. Some songs that sound a little off genre though, but they are overcome by the good two great songs of this album. Casualty to me is the heavy standout. Heavy as the Crown takes it for replayability. Good Things Go gets the emotional, and Two-Faced wins most classic sound. In fact, starting now, going forward as well, on these reviews at the end, I'm gonna start going over what my favorite songs and ranking them are on the albums. So, at the bottom we have Overflow. It feels like a different band. Followed by Cut the Bridge, I just don't feel it. Then Stained, it's a solid song on its own. Over Each Other, it's radio-friendly filler, but good radio-friendly filler. Emptiness Machine, it's a great track to welcome us back. I Gave You Everything We Had is a perfectly balanced track. Good Things Go is emotional and it just hits just right. Two-Faced, new song, old feel. Two-Faced. Casualty, it's heavy. Just heavy. Heavy as the Crown, to this day, all this time later, is the song I've listened to the most and is my favorite on this album. Now, I mentioned this and I wanted to go over this at the end of the review. There's one glaring thing missing from this album, unless I just 100% somehow missed this after all this time and I've seen nothing. Is there not a single tribute to Chester on here? I 100% get looking to the future and not dwelling on the past and the dark things it can take you to, but at least something instead of nothing would have been nice. If I'm wrong, please, 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 please let me know down below and I'll look into it again. But from what I've seen, nothing. So please let me know down below if I'm wrong, please. Reminder that most of these reviews, this one not so much because I did have more time to think about it, they're based off my initial first listening. So over time, things may change in my opinions, but for the time being, this one, and actually with the future one, this one still just gets given a spin, which is good. For a reminder, my rankings are listed down below if you need a reminder, because it's been a while since I did these things. It did nothing to blow me away, but it filled a part of my soul. Part of my soul that was missing. I will for sure continue to check it out, which obviously I have. Just please, give it a chance if you haven't. Let go of your preconceived notions. I get it. Trust me, I do get it. But please, give it a chance.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank these beautiful people right here. And if you want to be one of these beautiful people right here, consider joining the memberships down below today. I'm a guy doing this all by himself, and I need all the help I can get. You don't have to, but I would love you so much if you did. There's also going to be like 2 videos right here, maybe even a playlist. I think what video played today. It's going to be 2 channels to sub to. You know, FCU, woohoo, merch down below. Words are hard. Name's David. You can call me Fenrirock. Terrible outros. Bye!